welcome to the cottage. Hope you guys are doing well today. We are going to do an all signs reading. We're going to do Aries through Pisces, and then we will read for the collective at the end of this video. So anyway, we're just kind of getting set up, getting everything going together and that sort of thing. Again, I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. It is Thursday afternoon where I am. And so anyway, it's about almost 6 o'clock my time. So anyway, getting everything set so I can kind of watch the oh, KC, thank you so much. Hey Jack Wolf, good to see you. Hey Evie, Ilda, how are you? Hey Tina, good to see ya. Welcome in, welcome to the cottage. Welcome to the cottage. Yeah, I got tired of my hair being curly, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna take the plunge and get the flat iron out and the blow dryer out. And I'm glad I did, because I feel better. But like, oh my God, it was so hot. Because you know, it takes, I mean, I got enough hair for 3 people, y'all. So it takes forever to blow dry and flat iron my hair, right? So I just nearly die. And if I'm hot, it is hot. But anyway, hey White Cat, Lisa Duck, is it Sechel? Thank you so much. Thank you. Ashley R, how are you doing? I hope I have something good for everybody today. We are going to just kind of leave today's messages to the divine, right? Thank you, Gypsy333, and thank you, Nicole. Barb, hey, Joy King, my little Leo friend, how are you doing? Barb, it's good to see you, sweetie. I'm glad you're here. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to kind of say hello to everybody before I, you know, it's kind of nice to chat with you guys for a second before I start reading. Hey, is it Alona? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So, I'm going to, hey, Lisa, hey, Erica. Oh, Jack, you're hilarious. Well, you know what? I mean, you see what it's like natural, because, you know, the curly stuff that y'all have been seeing here recently is like, really, the thing. Oh, did Tyler share my video, Alicia? Wow. What? He's so sweet. Hey, Saltwater. Hey, Teresa, how are you doing? But Jack, I'm telling you, this mane is tough to tame, right? I'm telling y'all the truth, right? Saltwater, I like your name. I don't live too far from Saltwater myself, and I grew up spending a lot of time around Saltwater, right? Need something positive to think on. I gotcha. Well, we're going to do our best today, Nicole. We're going to do our best. Cleo and Jelly. Jack, you're funny. You are funny. But anyway, so I hope everybody's doing good. Let's get started with Aries. Let me start shuffling a little bit and, you know, kind of get the cards going, right? That sort of thing. And see how we are doing today. But we're just going to do channel messages for you guys. Just whatever comes out for each sign. So just take what resonates. And if it's not your story, it's not your story, right? We all know that not every Taurus, Gemini, whatever, is having the same experience, right? Hey, Patty Cakes, good to see you, right? Good to see everybody. Welcome to the cottage. All right, so yes, we are about to do Aries, and let me timestamp for Aries real quick. So this will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I think I'm going to pull Moonology for you guys today. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to pull from the tarot for you first. Leslie, how are you, love? Good to see you. Hey, Amanda, Alicia. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we have. Messages from the divine, right? Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Wow, Aries. Wow. Okay. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, Aries, you've got the 2 of Cups here in reverse, but then you've got the King of Cups in the upright, the 3 of Cups in the upright, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And you know what I get from this, Aries? Some of you feel like your love life is just really stagnant. Okay, and I think, hey, bestie, my bestie's in the house. My bestie's in the house. All right, sorry, Aries, had to have a moment. But anyway, Aries, I think you're feeling stagnant in your love life, and I think you won't ever find your soulmate or your person. Okay, Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I think you feel like things are kind of stagnant. I have not done Leo, Brianna, but I think you think things are kind of stagnant, and you feel like it's almost like a lost cause with this Nine of Wands in the reverse. And I think that's how you're feeling. And, you know, again, this may or may not be your story. Obviously, you know, every Aries is not having the same experience. But I think a lot of you guys almost feel like you've lost hope, like you're fighting a losing battle with this thing, that this thing is never going to turn around. You kind of have lost hope. You kind of, you know, feeling kind of blah, like you're stagnant in your love life. But you know what? Here's what I see. With the King of Cups here, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, the Knight of Pentacles is eventual positive outcome, right? You do have it coming. All right, but here's what you need to know. The important word in the Knight of Pentacles is this: eventual. The thing about Pentacles in general, Pentacles has to do with patience, divine timing, trusting the process, and knowing that you don't need to rush this thing, because if you rush this thing into jumping into something too soon, you're going to end up like this, not like this. Okay, you've got things down the road, but you've just got to trust the process and, you know, continue to work on yourself, right? And just continue to trust the divine, trust the process, and understand it is going to happen for you when it is supposed to. All right. And sometimes when things seem stagnant in our love life, okay, and we don't understand why, well, it may be that you've got something coming next week or next month that if you were actually pursuing something new, that the timing wouldn't be good too, but you might not know that now. So just understand, and I mean, I have seen that in my own life, so I'm kind of sharing my own life experiences. You're not fighting a losing battle. Don't be overburdened about this thing, okay? You're not stagnant. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? Don't get in a rush and create this kind of thing, okay? So that's what I see for you, Aries. That's where what I have for you today. But you do have something to celebrate coming in, okay? And look, the advice that I give when I see the Three of Cups is this: all right, don't wait until special occasions to celebrate. Celebrate every day. Find a reason to celebrate every single day, okay? There's no reason not to. Have an attitude of gratitude, okay? I promise you this, you can find something to complain about if you look hard enough, and you can also find something to be thankful for. But here's the thing: if you will stay in a mindset of gratitude, okay? You can be thankful for rain and be thankful for sunshine. It's a mindset. But what you do when you stay in that situation where you have gratitude, then you will have more reasons to be grateful. And sometimes, Aries, you need to find a way to be grateful that the divine is holding back bringing romance at this particular day, because the divine knows that you're not ready for one reason or another. So it's actually a thing to be grateful for when you are truly in that mindset of trust. So I hope this helps, right? A beer and a bowl sounds good to me, Jack. So I'm going to pull some Enology for you, Aries. We've got water, fire, and earth. Okay, pregnancy card too, heads up, right? I always like to just tip people off, you know, maybe not, right? Hey, Christopher, I am doing Aries right now. Gypsy Bones, it is so good to see you. And Kira, Angela, y'all are so sweet. All right, let's see what we got from Moonology. Oh, Gypsy Bones. Hey, Jill Lynn, what we got here? This is for Aries still. We're going to do Taurus after that. I'm just going to pull a Moonology or two for the Aries gang. A time for healing. What did I say, Aries? It might be that you still have some healing to do, right? And look, you always have love. You just may or may not realize it. But you have to be in that mindset of saying, I have all the love I need right here. And that's how you attract it, is knowing that it's already there. So just make sure that you bring the self-love into your situation, okay? Hello, Lena Brown. Hello. All right. So let's go to the Taurus gang. And I'm time stamping as we go along. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you today? What do we have for the Tauruses today? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Crazy Crystal. Thank you for that, love. Hey, Melanie. Alban. Hey, hey, hey. Angela, pretty cute. Good to see you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, trust and believe it was not intentional. Hey, Miss Apple Pie. That's such a cute name. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, let's see here, Taurus. What do we got for you? What do we got for you? Lena, I'm a Capricorn moon. Taurus? Interesting. You're all over the place. Are you feeling unstable, Taurus? Are you feeling unstable? I think you're tired of being single, too. That's another thing. Those of you who are single Tauruses. I think you are... Oh my God, Chris, that's freaking hilarious. But Taurus, I think you're getting kind of impatient and you're kind of feeling like giving up. I get the same message for you. And I also think that you feel like something is unstable with this King of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I think you feel really, I think you've had a recent, or maybe not so recent, heartbreak where it may have even been a divorce, but I think it could have been somebody that you hoped was your life partner regardless, right? And I think it rocked your world and left you, it really shook you up with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Kind of made you feel it. What I'm getting from this is it felt like the rug came out from under you. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, okay? And I think you hate being single. I think you hate being single. And you didn't want to be single with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And this may have caused you problems with your financial situation, family, or whatever. I mean, you could have experienced some losses associated with that went along with this heartbreak, okay? But, you know what's interesting is this. You've got the Six of Swords. That's a card of encouraging you to move on to calmer skies. This is a card of healing, okay? It is a card of peace after the storm. This she's done fighting for things that, you know, had no hope, okay? And I don't read gender, I'm reading energy, so I don't care if you're male or female, but look, they're done fighting for things. This person has put away her swords. She's done fighting. She is ready to sail on to clearer pastures, okay? Or, you know, clearer skies, right? Are there storm clouds still in her vision? Yeah. But she's, you know, she knows that the shadow work is the secret, right? Time doesn't heal anything on its own, right? Time plus work is what does everything. But this is telling you, you know, step on that healing path. You know, don't fight for things that are not, that you know are not going to pan out or help you, right? And hey, Jack, drive safe, Jack. But you know what's interesting is this. I think that you, Taurus, need to focus on you and focus on your healing, okay? And I know it's hard, healing and releasing this stuff, but you know, I think you got to pursue your passion and your purpose. And just go inside and I know you got to heal from this stuff. You got to feel the feels and you got to work through it. You got to shed the tears. However, I think you've got to find that thing where your heart is really at, okay? Find you, okay? Because a lot of times, Taurus, when these things happen, okay, we lose ourselves. We don't even know who we are. We lose our whole identity because our identity sometimes was in this connection or with this other person, right? And that's not a healthy energy, but you know, I would be lying if I said I hadn't been there before. So if this is you, you know, then you're not alone. But find your passion. Find where your heart is at home and pursue that. Work on you. Go inside and repair your heart. And in due time, you will find your real person, okay? And that's what this is about. This is the Heart's True Home. This one is slated to last. It is the Knight in Shining Armor of the Tarot deck, but it is also about pursuing your passion, that what's in your heart. And the only way to really know that is through the shadow work and the meditation and the healing. That's where you go inside, you spend time with your higher self, and you find what's in your heart. Because if you're like me, most of my life that I lived, I didn't even know what was there, right? And I'm just fixing my clothing here, right here live in front of, everybody, but okay. But there you have it. Okay, so I hope this has helped, Taurus. We have pulled earth, fire, air, and water. Could be any sign, right? All right, and I'm going to pull a moonology for you as well. I hope that was helpful for the Tauruses. Let's go to moonology. Let's go to, the food will get better, Taurus. You can get a nap, right? It's an inside joke between me and Chris Reza, y'all. Everybody say hello to Chris Reza. That's my bestie right there. Work through your fears, Taurus, and that Scorpio energy for what it's worth, right? Is it scary to step off into the path of healing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Is it tough to stay stuck and heartbroken? Well, yeah. So, just work through the fear of stepping into something different and just do it, right? And release that thing. And the only way out is through. We all know that, right? You got to feel the feels, right, before you can release it. So that's all part of it. But y'all know that. A lot of you guys have hit my videos on shadow work. But for those of you who haven't, I have a playlist about shadow work and healing that's meant to help people work through heartbreak and emotional trauma and that sort of thing. Hello, Rhonda Barnett. How are you doing, love? Good to see you. All right. Brandy B, how you doing? Hey, Indigo Moon. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Indigo Moon. All right, let's go to the Jerees, the Geminis. Crazy ass Geminis, and I say that in love because I am a double Gemini. So if you feel like you're a crazy Gemini, you are not alone. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got 113 folks here. Got 113 folks. Wow. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Brandy B. Gem time. Let's see what we got for the Geminis. Two of Wands reversed. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands reversed. And the Five of... What in the hell, Gemini? You know what? Jill, thank you. What? Jill, thank you so much for that. That was so sweet of you. Gemini, you know what? Here's what I see. Two of Wands reversed, okay? Many of you Geminis, you're at a crossroads here, okay? And you know you need to make a decision, but you're really struggling. Your twins are arguing. That's what the hell is up. Your twins are arguing, and you don't know what to do. You're looking at path A. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Tanks. You're so sweet. But you're looking at path A and path B, Gemini. And your twins, you've got one twin that's saying you need to go this way, and you've got one twin that is wanting to go this way. And I think I know what it is for a lot of you Geminis. I think you're struggling releasing something because you've got the Ten of Swords in the upright, and you've got the King of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords in the upright here. And you know, the Page of Swords, you know you cannot trust this person. You know you're dealing with somebody who is unstable, who will tell you all the things you want to hear, but they will write you emotional checks that you cannot cash. Those things are not good. They will not clear. They're not honest, okay? There's turmoil here, and there's turmoil within you because your twins are fighting. You know you need to make a decision to walk away from this. And okay, they may have been the one to walk away. I'm not talking about you literally feeling, being the one to do the walking away. I'm talking about the energetic walking away where, okay, even, and you may be blocked from this person for all I know, whatever the case may be. But look, Gemini, for many of you, they have crossed a line here. And you know that they have crossed a line that really just is uncrossable. It's just like, okay, you did this, and I'm going to get over it and I'm going to heal from it, but you know what? I'm not going to, this is something that I could never consider going back with a person who did this, whatever this is, okay? And I'm going to tell you, you're dealing with somebody who's unstable, who's childish, and who is an asshat, just in general, control freak. I mean, y'all know the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Oh, it's a charmer, very irresistible. But I'm here to tell you, we all know that that's the one that you just need to drop like they're hot. Thank you. Oh, Chris, you are so sweet. You did not have to do that. Thank you. But Gemini, this is the thing. The Page of Swords is here. And the reason the Page of Swords is here, normally, and y'all know this, more often than not, when the Page of Swords is here, that's my spy card. That's not what this is about, Gemini. And maybe you are creeping this person's social media, okay? Maybe that's what this is about, okay? But for a lot of you, you know good and damn well that you are beyond suspicious of this person because they lie like a rug. They lie like a rug. They make promises that they do not deliver on. Gemini, focus on the new. And let me tell you something. You pulled the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, your fate is in your own hands. If you want to spin this thing in your direction, well, guess what? It may not be with this one, and I'm reading energy, not gender. I don't care if we're talking about a female or a male here, but you got to release this asshat. And it's hard. Okay, this is much easier said than done. But you know what? Turn this way. Trust your decision-making abilities. And when you make that decision to step on the healing path and to start the process of releasing this thing, okay, and get out of this turmoil and take an honest look at the whole situation, you know, then that's when things will go from being stuck to turning in your direction, okay? So this is fate and destiny. But you know what? You can let it control you, or you can take control of it, and it's in your hands. Gemini, there is a reason that one of the two cards in my readings represent Gemini energy is the Magician, okay? Thank you, Alban. Because why? Because, and look, anybody can be a magician. Anybody can be a master of manifestation, okay? But you got to get out of this energy where you're stuck in this decision-making process. Trust your ability to make the decision that you need to make. And you know, I'm not telling you, Gemini, those of you that this is your story, you know good and damn well that I'm talking to you and you know what to do. You already know. And I love you. And I know that was a tough message, but it is what it is. I'm going to pull Moonology for you, too. We got air, fire, and that's it. Okay. So, yeah, step into your beautiful Gemini manifestation self and get your shit done, right? So, let's pull from Moonology for you, Gemini. Thank you, Alban. You are so kind. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Casey, oh, thank you, love. My fellow May Gemini right there, right? Casey, you know Fierce Tarot is a May Gemini too. I don't know if you knew that. She's a May Gemini. She sure is. Hey, Star Crossing, Libra. Is it Ray? Oh, okay, cool, Mayra. All right, Gemini, what do we got for you? Oh, 2 came out. All right. I don't know who needs to hear this, Gemini, but you're safe. Okay, you're safe. Gemini, look. This ties right in with your message today, but really this is in your hands to decide whether or not you want to manifest what's on this card. Okay, the end of a tough cycle approaches, right? It's 10 of Wands energy, right? One more push and you got this. You're closer than you think you are. Okay, Capricorn energy, right? All right. let's go to Cancer. Where's some Cancers? Any Cancers in the house? Any Cancers in the house? Let me timestamp real quick. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out. Hi, Eileen. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but it's good to see you. Leather and Lace is in the house. Hello. All right, Cancer. Hey, Kimberly. I am Tia Lynn. Julie. All right. Let's see what we can find out for you, Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's right, Terry, the little crabbies, right? All right. What do we got for the Cancers? Hanging Man, Ace of Wands reverse, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reverse, the Fool in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups. What are you overwhelmed about? What has got you? Thank you. What has got you in limbo and feeling like you are kind of stuck and that you can't? I'm getting that you feel paralyzed. Something has happened that's got you overwhelmed. And I think you feel like you can't see something with the Queen of Swords in reverse. And I think you're feeling very overwhelmed. You got the Seven of Cups here. You got the Hanging Man here. And you got the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like you've kind of lost your oomph. Like you've lost your spark. You've lost your hope, your drive maybe. But it's definitely like you've lost your motivation on something. And it very well could be romance. It could just be life in general. Could be about your job. But it's like you kind of feel like you're losing your sting, a Cancer. And that's what I have with the Fool reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed. But, you know, with the Fool reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, I think you're ignoring some intuitive leadings here. Can I just call that out? Because both of those cards in the upright, you know, can have to do with, you know, making intuitive decisions, taking intuitive leaps of faith and that sort of thing. And, you know, the Queen of Swords in the upright is highly intuitive as well. Sometimes the Queen of Swords in reverse, you know, can be, you know, somebody who's mad, but I really don't think that's what we are talking about here. I don't think you're really mad at anybody. I think you just kind of have lost your spunk. And you know what I think? I'm just going to tell you guys. And the Page of Pentacles, I think, is telling me this to tell y'all. It's kind of like the Hanging Man offers a new perspective. It's like, okay, take a step back, Cancer. Take a step back. Look at it from back here instead of way up here. Okay, you're too close. Take a step back for a minute and just breathe. Go back to basics, okay? Go back to your energy work. Go back to trusting the divine, okay? And figure and look, when you go back into meditation, okay, then you will be able to better hear your intuition. Because what's happening when you're in meditation, you're spending time with your higher self, which is really where your intuition comes from. Well, that's kind of divine guidance right there, okay? So, I mean, that's what that's about. And so, you know, I want to challenge you, Cancer, to just, you know, have a new perspective on this thing. Go back to basics with this Page of Pentacles. Take a step back and just kind of regroup. Go back into your meditation, your solitude, your shadow work, whatever the case may be. And because there's some intuitive leadings that you're missing here, and I think that is causing you to feel stagnant and blah and like a lack of motivation. And I think it's got you feeling overwhelmed. But Cancer, I got to tell you, two things. Number one, I think things are slated to turn around for you, but you got to do these things. It's like this. Manifestation is about, yes, it is about mindset, but it's also about, you know, doing the energy work, the meditation and that sort of thing. And it's also about getting motivated to take action, okay, right? Turning this to this, right? And so then, you know, you manifest good financial news and love options, multiple love options, and you get rid of that feeling of overwhelmed and feeling stagnant and like you're just in limbo and that sort of thing, okay? So I think you're just kind of, I just get this overall energy, Cancer, that you just kind of feel blah, like, and I get it. It's, you know, with all these retrogrades, just like Chris said earlier, I mean, it's easy to do. But get back into following your intuition, take a step back, get back to basics, you know, and sometimes it's about studying things about spirituality too, okay? All right. We have earth and water and fire, and air. Okay, so it could be any sign, right? Hey, Katie. Thank you so much. I'm going to read, I'm going to pull a Moonology for you, Cancer. Gonna pull a Moonology for you, Cancer. Ah, got a lot of them. What we got here? Lord. half the darn deck. There you go. This is right in tune. Hold your vision, right? And here's what you don't realize. The energy is gaining momentum. So look, turn that Ace of Wands upside, back, right side up, okay? And find your motivation, okay? Get your, remember that old movie, how Stella got her, get your groove back, right? Make your adjustments. And did I not say, take a step back and look at the bigger picture? You're too close, right? Sagittarian energy. Everything that I'm seeing here is confirming what I said. Make the adjustments you need to make, and the energy will gain momentum. But you got to stay the course, right? You got to get back to basics and kind of get back on the railroad tracks, Cancer. And let me tell you something. I can't throw shade. We all get off track sometimes. It happens, okay? Don't feel like you're alone. You're not alone. I promise you that. Hey, Sabrina, good to see you. Hey, Rusty, good to see you too. All right, let me take a break and get a sip of iced tea real quick. All right, so let's go to the Leos. Back to the fire sign. Lionsgate, how are you? How is everybody doing? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hey, Kayla. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Roar. Hey, Brandy, you're a Leo, aren't you? I know you've got Leo placement, I think. I remember that. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Wow, Katie. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I remember that, Brandy. All right. Hey, Lakeisha. How are you, love? 10 of Wands. It's almost over, Leo. 10 of Swords, King of Cups, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords reversed, 3 of Swords. Okay. So here's the thing. It's almost over. All right. And we're talking heartbreak. Yes, we are. This is definitely pretty specific about romance. And where somebody, it could have been a third party involved, somebody definitely crossed your boundary, the point of no return here. And some of you may literally have felt betrayed, stabbed in the back. You may have gotten cheated on, but at a minimum, they dropped you like a hot potato and went right on to another person. For many of you, it was a flat out behind your back cheating betrayal thing with this 10 of Swords sitting right here and the 3 of Swords sitting right under it. And busted you up, probably caught you off guard. But you know what's interesting? You've got the 10 of Wands here. Okay. Granted, it's a hard road healing from heartbreak. It is. It's a tough cycle, and it's been feeling like it would take forever for many of you, right? Felt like you couldn't go on many, many times. May still feel that way with the 10 of Wands here, but I'm here to tell you what the 10 of Wands tells me is, oh, yes, you can make it, and you are closer to the end than you think you are of this really, really tough cycle that you are in, Leo. One more hard push, right? One more hard push. And you know what's cool? 8 of Swords in reverse. I think you're going to release this thing and get out of your head, okay, and lay your burdens down. You've got this King of Cups here, something coming in when you least expect it with the 8 of Wands, could be at a distance, okay? But speedy action or communication after a delay. Why? Because this tough cycle, this tough healing cycle, is the delay that we're talking about that is associated with this delay for the 8 of Wands for something good coming in out of nowhere when you least expect it, right? But it's going to have to be like once you release this thing and you get to a place where you're emotionally mature and emotionally available, and then you can attract somebody who is emotionally mature and emotionally available as well. Okay? So that's what I see. That's what I see for you. All right? And you have pulled fire, air, water. Okay? Yep, that's what you pulled. All right, so let's go to Moonology for the Leos. Moonology for the Leos. Hey, Candace. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Got 162 folks here. Wow. There came some. Let's see what else comes out, if anything comes out. Well, we got several. Let's see what we got. A fiery climax approaches. Well, of course, because we are talking to the Leos. And did we not say the tough cycle is ending, Leo? Some of you, don't just dream it, make it happen. Take action, right? If you're working on a project, just like I said a while ago, I can't remember who I said it to, if it was the Tauruses or the Geminis. But yes, it's about mindset, but it's also about putting your foot up and taking the step, right? Taurus gang, Taurus energy right here. And show the world the real you, right? Don't be afraid of that. Because let me tell you something, you can't be anybody else. The most beautiful person that you can be is your authentic self, right? There you go. And then you have emotions running high. Well, of course, if you're dealing with heartbreak, and there is nothing wrong with emotions. The last thing that you want to do is push those down or deny them. You want to work through those things, but you also want to be aware of them and just, not necessarily make decisions based on emotion, right? Okay, conclusions are within reach. Again, the end of that tough cycle. There you go. So that's the message for the Leos, for Team Leo, right? Where are my Virgos? Where are my Virgos? Virgo in the house. Team Virgo. Yep, happy birthday to all the Leos. We're almost to Virgo season, Casey. Almost to Virgo season, right? Peace and love. Amy, how are you? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I see a couple of Virgos drop it like it's hot. That is hilarious. All right. Y'all, if you haven't already done so, go spank my light bell, right? Show me a little love, right? All right. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. See what we can find out, Virgo. What's going on in your world, Virgo? What in the hell? Virgo? Who did you deal with? A liar? A narcissist? Somebody who's a control freak? What the freaking freak? Somebody who... You know what I think, Virgo? You got the Ten of Cups in reverse here. You got the Ace of Cups here in reverse. And you got the Emperor reversed, and you got the Five of Swords. And we'll talk about these other cards in a minute, but I want to focus on these four first. You are dealing, first of all, somebody, I think for a lot of you, there was a divorce or some sort of rejection or an ending from somebody that you thought was going to be your life partner, you had made a long-term commitment with, right? Hold on. And I'm going to tell you, this person's cold as ice with this Ace of Cups in reverse. And the thing about this Ace of Cups in reverse, either you or the person you're dealing with has, and I think it's the person that you've been dealing with, has real issues. Let me tell you this. Oh, thank you, sweetie. The Emperor reversed is certainly not a nice person. It's a control freak. It's somebody who is, never does, it's that narcissistic, controlling, person that never does anything wrong. And if they do things, then whatever they do, it was your fault to begin with. They do nothing wrong. Everything was your fault, okay? But let me explain something. At the heart of narcissistic behavior, and look, it is my personal, I'm not a psychologist, so take this with a grain of salt, okay? But my personal belief is this. Narcissistic behavior can be on a spectrum. There are a lot of people who can act I've acted narcissistic, okay? We all can, right? But it is on a spectrum, and not everybody who has narcissistic tendencies has full-blown narcissistic personality disorder. But whenever people act narcissistic, at the very heart of the issue, because here's what happens, and we all know that on the outside, the way that people with narcissistic behavior acts, they're very, they act real egotistical. That's what you see. That's what you see. That's the mask that they put on, okay? But underneath, What's really wrong is their ego is so freaking fragile. Their self-esteem is in the toilet, and so their ego is actually extremely fragile, and that's why they can't take responsibility for anything that they do, because they cannot take any criticism because their ego is so fragile to begin with, right? And you know, here you go, drama, turmoil, lies, sneaky, whatever, right? And it had you up at night, okay? Really tore you up. But you know what's cool is I think you're coming out of it. I think you're coming out of it. And I wanted to spend time on those first 4 cards that came out. We're on Virgo. Before I hit these last 2, because it's like part 1 and part 2 of your storyline, right? But you know, I think you're coming into a better place. I think you're getting out of your head and this inner turmoil. And I think you're coming to a place of inner peace. And you know what's cool is you're at this place right here, the 7 of Pentacles. And I don't know where you are on this timeline, but I like the 7 of Pentacles for so many reasons here. And I'll tell you why. You know, the 7 of Pentacles is like, it's a card of trusting the divine timing. You know that you're putting in the work on yourself. You're working on you. You're releasing this mess back here. You're tired of fighting for things that are not going to work out. You know that talking to this person is like talking to a brick wall, right? Because they can't even be honest with themselves, let alone anybody else. So you gave up on that. You went to work on yourself. You started manifesting your coins. You started manifesting success and happiness within yourself. And you know that in the right time, you are going to have all the abundance at the end of the harvest. This is a card of divine timing and trusting the divine. And you know what's interesting, Virgo, you're an earth sign. This is earth energy right here. And I think this is where many of you are. Congratulations. Everybody ought to be in this energy all the time. Water, air, and earth, and then Aries for what it's worth, okay? So there you go. All right, let's pull a Moonology for, hey, Melissa, Debbie Thomas, how are you? Let's take a look for Moonology for you, Virgo. Let's see if anything comes out. If not, we'll take the top and bottom one for you. One more shuffle. Right? Of course, I don't drop anything for the neat Virgos, right? Just a time for healing. You know it. You're healing, right? And look, I can't make this up. A time for healing, and look, Virgo, a new romantic cycle is coming your way. And you know that it's coming at exactly the time it's supposed to. Libra energy for what it's worth. I like it for you, Virgo. Pretty nice reading. I think you're in a pretty good place, Virgo. If not, you're headed there, depending on where you are along that timeline, right? So, there you go. Hey, Beck, good to see you. Right? I'm just kind of looking at the comments for... Hey, Moon Shadow, good to see you too. So, yeah, it did. Hey, Clarissa, how are you? Kat M, how are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go to the Libra game. All right, hold on. My pen, I had to fix it. All right, so here we go. Hey, is it Kaya? Hey, Kaya, how are you? All right. Oh, I'll do it, Amy. You don't tempt me. Hey, Sue. Cindy G from Tennessee. Big hugs. Oh, hug. Okay, I got a re-timestamp for Libra because I was running my mouth, but okay. Good to see you, Cindy G. Thank you, Amy. Cindy G from Tennessee. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Hey, Amy, I will do it. I ain't kidding. Don't dare a Gemini. Do not. We will do it. Right? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for stopping in. That's right. Don't stop believing. Out of the mouth of Cindy G. There it was. All right. Amy. All right. Whoa, Libra. Ooh. Oh, damn. Ooh. I don't want to, okay, I don't want to read this, but like I'm going to, if this is not your story, catch me yesterday or tomorrow, Libra. Don't get mad at me. This is somebody's story and it needs to come out. Boy, have you found something out. The moon reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Wands reversed. Many of you found out about a third party and you are hot. You know, and what's interesting, some of you found out about a third party, but you know what? I think you're keeping it to yourself. I think the truth came out, and I think it killed you. However, I think you're keeping it to yourself for some reason. You're not talking about it with this Two of Swords here and the Knight of Swords reverse. Mom's the word. Why are you keeping this? Why are you not telling? Are you waiting to pounce on somebody? Is that what this is about, Libra? It's like, and I think some of you are faced with a decision here with this Two of Swords, and you're really struggling, knowing you need to make a decision. And some of you are kind of fooling yourself to think that there is any hope with a situation, because here's why. Okay, the line has been crossed, right? The line that, you know, it's like this line, it was like one too many times, okay? But you're struggling with this. But look, if you think there's any hope here, think again. There is not, okay? And I'm not trying to be bad, but like I think you're wrestling with releasing this thing and walking away and starting to heal, right? And I understand it. It sucks like a motherfucker, right? It really does. And all I know to tell you is, if this is where you are, Libra, you are not alone. You are not alone. And it is tough. Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes silence does lead to peace. You know, I posted a song on my community page. Sometimes the greatest way to say something is to say nothing at all. I posted that a few days ago, and some of you saw that. Sometimes there are no words. Sometimes, you know, it's just about saying, you know what? And I'm not, I mean, you may be dealing with a male or female. I don't know. But you look at this person, you know what, motherfucker? You have done this one too many times, and I'm not even saying nothing. You know what? I think that's what this is. I think you're done talking about it. They crossed this line too many times, and I think you're just like, you know what? I ain't got nothing else to say. Talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. You won't listen. You've turned your back on this, and so I'm turning my back on this too. I'm not talking about it no more because you are not listening. You have crossed this line. You have betrayed my nice self so many times, okay, with this shit, right? Okay? And you won't work on things, right? And you won't communicate. So I'm not talking to you because you don't listen. You cross this line too much. I'm not moving forward. I'm not talking about it no more. No. I jumped into this thing probably too fast to begin with, and I'll be damned if I'm going to make another start with this thing again. I would be fooling myself, and I see clearly now the rain is gone. There it is, Libra. I think that's what your story was today, okay? And I'm sorry. But you know what? Can I just tell you that we have all been there, and that you are not alone, and that you are going to be okay. If I can make it through something like this shit, then I guarantee you, you can. Okay? If I can do it, anyone can, right? You've got air and fire and Pisces Cancer. Okay? For what it's worth. All right. So, there you go. And let's pull a moonology for you. Let's pull a moonology. Let's pull a moonology. Yeah, that's right, Cindy G. We all can make it. That's right. All right, Libra. Let's see what we got. A time to give rather than take. Don't let pride get in your way. You are good enough. And emotions are running high. Don't ever forget your value, right? Don't ever forget your value. And you know what? A time to give rather than take, and this is Virgo energy. But you know what I'm going to tell you, Libra? The time is to give to you. Don't take away from yourself. Don't neglect yourself, okay? And that is where I'm going with that. Emotions, yes. Don't push them down. Feel the feels, but don't make decisions when you're in that, emotional state, right? And don't let pride get in your way of admitting that, and look, let me tell you something. When you get your heart broken, it's real, and I've been here. This is the only reason I can speak to this, but it's real easy to get into an energy of, being like wanting revenge and being proud and wanting to flex and, put somebody else's picture up on your, Facebook, TikTok, sling a cock like Cindy says. But, don't do that, okay? Just go stealth. You do you. You stay in your lane, right? The best revenge is glow up, sister, brother. Do a glow up. You fix your heart, and in time, I can guarantee you, it may be years from now, but those tables, they have a way of turning. Yes, they do. I did not live on this earth 57 years to not know this. I know. I have seen it happen too many times, right? So there you go. All right. So there you go, Libra. I hope that helps some of the Libras, okay? Let's go to the Scorpio gang. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. Yep, glow up and level up, right? All right. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Right? Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's find out, Scorpio, what is up with the Scorpios? What is up with the Scorpios? We ain't far away from the Aquariuses, Eileen. Let's take a look. Brandy. Let's take a look. Oh. You know. You already know, don't you? You already know. You are well aware. Scorpio, whatever you are suspicious of, all right, I've got a couple of different storylines here, but whatever you are suspicious of, I think you're suspicious of somebody and their motives in dealing with you, okay? And I think you don't trust some kind of opportunity that has crossed your path, okay? And I think you don't feel like there's any hope for it with this four of wands in reverse. But, and you may be right. I've got the 3 of wands in reverse too. So I think whatever you're suspicious of, this person is not willing to work on something with you. They're just not feeling it. Can I just put it out there? And they're not willing to work on it. With the 3 wands in reverse, there may even be a third party for some of you. Okay, possibly. I don't have my traditional third party card, but possibly. But this person is just not willing to work together. I've got the 4 of wands in reverse and the 3 of wands in reverse. And I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This person's motives are just, I don't trust this person, and neither do you with the Page of Swords here. You already know, don't you, Scorpio? I'm not telling you nothing you don't already know. So you know what I think, Scorpio? You got this 8 of Pentacles here, and you got the Star card. And you know what I think the advice in all of this is? You know, you do you focus on you start working on your coins, you go back inside, you go, it's like, you know, go back to the drawing board, right? Reshuffle the deck. Okay, it was a bad hand, right? Maybe I need to do that too, right? But for real, the Star card, don't give up hope. Stay healing, okay? Keep healing. Remain optimistic, because the Star card is here for a reason. You do have better days ahead. You've got something to feel very optimistic about, Scorpio, and maybe you're dealing with 2 different scenarios. Maybe one of them you know and feel suspicious about, and the other one you feel hopeful about. Well, I'm here to tell you, if that's how you feel, Scorpio, you are spot on. But regardless, I think your hard work in something is going to pay off because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So, and that could have to do with job or money, you know. It really could. And one of these things may have to do with job and the other one romance. So just take what resonates, Scorpio, okay? So there you go. I know. Hey, Ava, how are you, love? Good to see you. Thank you, Chris. But, Scorpio, I know this was a weird reading, but I hope this helps some of you, right? All right, we have fire and air and earth, and then we have Aquarius, okay? All right, so let's see here. Let's pull some Moonology for you. Let's pull some Moonology for the Scorpios. Scorpio, let's take a look. Oh, that one came out. We'll take it. Let's see what else we got. Yep, Saggy is coming up next. All right, what you got, Scorpio? A fiery climax approaches. You know what? Whatever that is that you're suspicious of, you know where I think the fiery climax is going to come? I think that's going to be you. I think you're going to be like, no. No. That's that fiery end, right? I think that's what, and expect powerful change. Did I not say that with the star card? Remain optimistic, and if you expect powerful change, it will happen. If you remain optimistic, that's exactly what you will bring in, right? Manifesting your fire sign, KC, that's cute. So, there you go. So let's go to the Saggies. Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and hey, Aquaman, I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Amber Page. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, Leon. Thank you, love. You are so sweet. Leon, you are just precious. That's the bomb.com right there. It's my fiery Leo friend. My fiery Leo friend, right? All right, Sagittarius. Speaking of fire signs, this is the last of the fire signs, right? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look, Saggy gang. It was sweet, wasn't it, Brandy? All right, let's take a look. What's that with you? Somebody is... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good night. You know what? You know what I see here? All right, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and then the Devil card right underneath it. Okay, let's talk about addictions and obsessions and selfishness and financially irresponsible. Let's talk about that. Okay, I don't know who in the hell you're dealing with. I hate when the Devil card comes out, but it's here for a reason, so we have to call it out, right? But look, this is somebody who is, you may be dealing with somebody who is just got an addiction problem flat out. Or maybe you're obsessed with somebody or somebody's obsessed with you. But there's obsession, there's toxicity here, okay, with this Devil card and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And it could be somebody that's, you know, selfish with money as well. Cindy, sweetheart, thank you for that. Thank you so much. You are amazing. You are amazing. But here's the thing. There's toxicity here of some sort. I mean, you know, and I could go on and on about all the different types of toxicity it could be, but selfishness, toxicity, whatever the case may be. But I'm getting some immaturity here too. You got the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, you may have family problems with children, stability, financial issues. Maybe somebody is really, really irresponsible with money. And you know what's interesting is this. I have the King and Queen of Pentacles, but they're both in the reverse. Is this you and another person both being irresponsible or unstable or shaking things up? But you know what's interesting is you've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords here. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell's going on. I think you feel like that this person is your heart's true home. I really do. I think you're in love with this person and maybe they love you, but there's so much damn toxicity and immaturity here that I don't know if you really want to. And you know why I think the King of Swords is here? And I don't know, you readers, you're going to know what I'm talking about here. But for those of you who don't know, the King of Swords cuts through all the bullshit and gets to the truth in a matter of seconds, where the rest of us, it would take us days to get there. But this person makes head over heart decisions, the King of Swords. Extremely wise, extremely intuitive, extremely intelligent. No time for BS. Very mature. No time. Has no fucks to give about hurting your feelings. Not going to go out of their way to, but they are damn sure not going to entertain something that is BS, right? And so it's kind of like you're being encouraged. If this is your story where you are dealing with somebody who is toxic, and we've all been there, okay? But if you're dealing, and look, okay, if you love them, you love them. It is what it is. But can I offer to you, Sagittarius, this? You can love them from way over there just as easily as you can here. And over time, if you're doing your healing when you're way over there, the love will eventually, subside to where you can manifest something that's really good, okay? And I think you love this person and maybe they love you, but sometimes it ain't, love it's a lot more, because if you're dealing with somebody who's toxic, and immature and unstable and all that shit, I just get a whole slew of stuff, then it's time to say, okay, my heart is here. It is what it is. I love this person and I'm not going to deny that I do, but I'm going to make a head over heart decision. And I'm going to go over here and love them from over here by myself quietly. Okay? And I'm going to make the decision for me. There you go. So that's what I see. You've got earth and water and air, and then you have Capricorn. Right? All right, let's pull. Love just ain't always enough, right? It takes a lot. Right? So, Sagittarius, let's go to Moonology for you real quick. Let's go to the Moonology for the Saggy. Yep, I'll put the timestamps up. We're going to take these. You're very close to achieving your goal. And you know what? I think many of you are very close to making that decision. I think that's what that's about. Believe in the impossible. Yes, you can heal. Yes, you can heal your heart. Oh, hell yes. Is it easy? No. But is it easy being stuck with toxic shit? No, that's not easy either. So if what you're doing is not working, then try something different, right? Look, I can't make this up. It is time to release negativity. If they're toxic, you know what to do. Saggy, I can't believe I'm having to tell Sagittarius this. I cannot believe that. I love you, Sagittarius. I can't throw shade at you. You're one of my favorites. I love fire signs in general. But look here. Pull a Queen of Wands on this mofo. And I don't care if you're male or female and dealing with a male or female. Snip, snip. No time for BS. Find your own passion. Find your own happiness. Okay? There you go. All right. So let's go to the Capricorns. Cappy. Well, hello, Tokyo. How are you? All right. Hello, Ashley. All right. So let's go to the Capricorns. Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Snip, snip, right? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is my moon sign. Many of you know that. Capricorn, Sun, Moon. Hey, Zach. I don't know if that's okay if I say that, but anyway. Absolutely, Debbie Thomas. Absolutely. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Justice card. Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. Seven of Swords. Magician reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles. You know what's interesting? Some of you doubt your ability to manifest in general. Okay? Some of you just doubt your ability to manifest whatever, okay? Victory, clarity. The Ace of Swords is a victory card, okay? It's about triumph over adversity. And I think you are doubting your ability to manifest. I think that's why that's here, Capricorn. And you know what, Capricorn, that's kind of interesting is this. And I have never met a Capricorn that was not a hard worker. Okay, and you know, a lot of times Capricorns, we get accused of being all about the money, and that's not all that a Capricorn is. Okay, there's so much depth to Capricorn energy. We all know that, right? It's just that, you know, it's one of the signs that is misunderstood, but we are taskmasters. Okay, we will make the list and get it done, and I say we because I'm a Capricorn moon. Okay, but look, and okay, that's doing well, but I think what you're doing is this. I think you're doubting your ability to do anything other than manifest money. And I think you think in terms of everything else, you can't manifest this thing. And I almost think because of that, you feel guarded about love, okay? And bringing something in that's a victory. And that's kind of what I feel here. But you know what? Stop doubting yourself, okay? Stop doubting yourself. You've got this thing. You have good news coming in. That pages are messengers. This is a child. It's also about passion. Very well could involve romance, something that's very passionate, physically attractive, or whatever. But you know, the table's turning in your directions. You know, fairness coming through. Tables turning. Sometimes the Justice card literally has to do with something being settled, you know, in your favor, some kind of judgment being made, but it also, you know, can have to do with karma coming around in your favor. Okay, many times. But I think you're guarded, and I think you've got these walls up, but because you don't think that you can manifest romance, and so you've got these walls up like, I don't want it. I'm all about the money. That's all I care about. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can. You can. This is illumination, clarity, light, victory, triumph over adversity. Okay? Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Okay? And have faith in your ability to manifest. Okay? You're more powerful than you realize. Okay? And don't be in self-sabotage. Okay? Don't beat up on yourself. Don't tell yourself everything you can't do. Because you know what? If you keep telling yourself, I can't attract romance, well, guess what? That's what you're going to attract. No romance, right? So you got to change your mindset many, many times, okay? All right. So we have Earth and Air and Fire, and then we have Libra and we have Gemini, right? So there you go. Hey, Nacho Mama. How are you, love? Good to see you. All right, let's go to the Aquarius. Oh, wait, Capricorn, I forgot your moonology. Oops, sorry about that. Capricorn. Let's pull some moonology for the Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Nikki. Oh, okay, I remember Pisces Queen 84. Oh, listen to you, Nikki. You're so sweet. Hey, Lady Shay. Your heart, did I not say this? Your hard work is paying off. Did I not say that with that Eight of Pentacles that we just pulled? What do you need to release? And you know what I think you need to release? Doubt. Stop beating up on yourself, right? Cut yourself. Capricorns can be so hard on themselves, right? And don't let pride get in your way. Put down your swords that you're so combative or, you know, defensive about. And don't sit here and say you don't want love when you do. Okay? I'm going to pull a Tyler on you and bang on the table and say, don't tell me it's not your story, right? Cards don't lie, right? Got Leo energy here and Capricorn energy. There you go. I can't make it up. That's about you stepping into your power, Cappy. All right, now let's go to the Aquariuses. Aquarius. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am sitting here freezing. I got my air on too high. It's real hard to adjust. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know, me too, Brandy. Aquarius. The water bearers. People always want to call the Aquarius water signs, but that is not true. You guys are very, very air. And I say that in a complimentary way. I am a fellow air sign. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yep. All right. Let's take a look, Aquarius. What we got here? Three of, what in the hell? Three of Swords? Somebody that you love. What is going on with this? Good night in the morning. You know, you got this Three of Swords here. All right, certainly we've got heartbreak, possible third party. And you got the Ten of Wands here and the Ten of Pentacles. And I think you're very, very overburdened. Probably about this heartbreak. Probably about this person that you thought was your one true love. You got the Knight of Cups here, right underneath this Three of Swords. So I think you thought that this person was going to be your life partner. And I still think you may be struggling, thinking that, hey, this was not supposed to happen. This is who I was supposed to be with. You know, we could have, didn't we almost have it all with the Ten of Pentacles here, And this has got you all stressed out, and you can't figure this thing out of why this happened. And you keep questioning yourself. But again, y'all know what I say when I see the Ten of Wands, okay? You're closer to coming to relief and releasing being overburdened than you realize, okay? You're closer than you realize to the end of the tough cycle, that you feel like you can't go on another day, but you can. You got it, okay? The Ten of Wands says one more hard push will get you there. And you know what's interesting is this. I think it's what I see is when I see this, okay, with this Ten of Wands right here, and this is almost like a timeline. All right, this is right before the big push, okay, Aquarius, that pushes you over where you can just lay all this down, okay? And then guess what happens? Passionate new beginning, okay? And I don't know if this is love. It really doesn't matter, okay? But it's a passionate new beginning, and I think it's you getting a new lease on life. That's what I think. And you go from the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands. So you go from flying solo in your passionate new beginning to getting a partner. And you may have two options. This is definitely potential partnership, decision, using your intuition and trusting your intuition to make good decisions. But I think this is you making your own new start. And then after you step, you get past this right here and you go to right here, then you go to right here, and then you go to that potential new partnership, okay? And it's about the healing. This is about shadow work and the healing process, right? That's what this is about, right? But I mean, I think you're at this place where many of you are feeling like, we could have had it all. Didn't we almost have it all? Look what you walked away from. I don't understand why you walked away. We were doing so well, right? But you're closer than you think to being to healing from this thing and to finding some peace, okay? And I hope that you take advantage of my shadow work playlist, because it's there and it'll help you to find peace. And I don't say I'm the end all be all, but I know what things didn't work for me and what finally did, okay? And for what it's worth, that Ace of Wands is a pregnancy card. Hello, okay? So a lot of fire here, air and earth and water. So it could be anything. All right, let's pull from Moonology for you, Aquarius. Let's pull from it. I am about to freeze. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius. Oh, that one came out. We'll take it. Here we go. Oh, well, I thought that one was going to come out. All right, let's see here. All right, so take time to breathe out. This is about meditation and being patient and trusting the process and doing the energy work, the shadow work, the meditation, releasing negativity, right? Scorpio energy, and believing. And you know what's cool, Aquarius? Believing in the impossible. Let me tell you this. Your card in the tarot deck, and most of you know this, it's the Star card. It's about having optimism and hope and faith and knowing that better days are ahead. I can't think of a more appropriate card for you to pull out of Moonology than to believe in the impossible when I think about the card that represents your energy in the tarot, right? So, pretty cool. All right. Let's go to the Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, my little fishy friends, you know what do I always tell y'all? Just keep swimming, right? Just keep swimming. All right, absolutely, Dennis. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's see, Pisces, what we got for the Pisces gang today. Just keep swimming. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, hello, is it Kittle 73? Yep, that's right, Lisa Duck. Just keep swimming. You guys are amazing. We'll chat after this, too. I'm going to read for the collective after the Pisces reading, too. All right, Pisces gang, what we got for you? Man, look at Magician reversed, Four of Cups reversed, Five of Swords, King of Swords, Ten of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. Holy fucking hell. Pisces, are you down in the dumps? And hold on. This is going to be, Pisces, this is going to be a bedtime story, okay? Just like Tyler says a lot, right? Are you in self-sabotage? Is that what this is about? Are you beating yourself up with the Magician reversed? Ten of Wands is totally freaking stressed out. And I feel like you're stressed out over some kind of missed opportunity here. You feel like you let somebody get through your fingertips. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay? And you are torn up about it. Five of Swords. You got the King of Swords here. You got the Ten of Pentacles. You know what I think? I don't know, but I think that this might have been kind of some kind of superficial connection that you were talking about to begin with. And I hate to call it that, but I got no love here. But I got a lot of interest in the coins, okay? And I think somebody, you know, was after stability or money or family or whatever. And I think you are just beating yourself up about it. I really do. Thank you, Karen D. I think you are beating the hell out of yourself over this thing. And maybe this person was manipulative and tried to manipulate you out of some of your coins or manipulate you in some kind of way and just use, I mean, yeah, the Magician in reverse many times can be manipulative and use you for stability or some kind of something, or to satisfy their own family, or probably money. You know, you may have just been dealing with a homosexual. And you know what's interesting is, Pisces, what I want to ask you is this. All right, you feel like this person slipped through your fingers. And you're beating you're beating yourself up about it. You're stressed out about it. And maybe this person even lied to you with the Five of Swords here. And I want to know, and I know it's hard. If you love somebody, you love somebody. But you know, first of all, Ten of Wands, you're closer to being past the worst of this than you think. But I really, really want you to consider releasing this thing, cutting this out, giving yourself one more hard push, because you're closer to the end of the tunnel than you think you are, as far as you got light at the end of the tunnel. You feel like you can't go on. You can, all right? Start believing in yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Stop being in self-sabotage. Stop letting other people manipulate you, right? And be honest with yourself, okay? Be honest with yourself, okay, about what this person that you feel like slipped through your fingers was really all about, okay? It's about you being highly intuitive and cutting through to the truth of the whole matter, okay? And that's why these cards are here. You got to be honest with yourself. And does it take time? Hell yeah. Do you think that, you know, I healed from my worst heartbreak ever in 2 days? No. It's just like a diet plan. You know, I cannot start dieting or working out today and 2 days be down 3 sizes. No, it takes time. But, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And it's, you know, if what you're doing has got you feeling stuck, then try something different, okay? Maybe step on, you know, for shits and giggles, just see what crazy Auntie Karen has to say in that shadow work playlist, right? You know, it beats the hell out of beating yourself up, right? It beats the hell out of being stressed out. It'll pass the time and you can get to laugh at me, right? There you go. All right, you've got air and fire and water and earth and Gemini. Of course you've got Gemini, right? And I say that it like as a funny because I'm a Gemini, right? All right. Oh, we got to pull Moonology for you real quick. Got to pull Moonology for you. Got to pull. Oh, there's some. The answers you need are coming. Gemini energy, right? Maybe they came from me today, right? Gemini? Huh? No, not really. No, this means the divine is going to be bringing you the truths that you need when you need them, right? And some of you just need to be bold and make a move, the first move, and maybe it's toward healing, maybe it's towards cutting something out, or whatever the case may be, right? Could be a cardinal sign that you're dealing with, right? And then what else do we have? Oh, looking at the bigger picture, right? Sagittarian energy here. All right, maybe you were dealing with a Sagittarius. I don't know, but okay. Now let's read for the collective. Thank you, Nacho Mama, on behalf of all of my fellow crazy Geminis, right? We are now, JoJo, on the collective and so we're just kind of reading for the collective as a whole, right? I'm going to probably pull from my Rebel deck for the collective too. I'm going to pull from my, because I know y'all like the Rebel deck, right? All right, let's see what we have for the collective message, and then we are going to pull from the Rebel deck for you, possibly Moonology for the collective as well. See what message we have for the collective. My collective. Well, hello, is it Shireen? How are you? Good to see you. Collective. Rebel. I'm going to pull from the Spiritual AF deck too, right? All right, collective. Wow. Okay. You know, interesting. Empress reversed. Tower reversed. Knight of Cups in the upright. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Hermit reversed. You know, collective, you are gun shy. And I don't know if you know what I mean by when I say that, but I think that there is like this situation that happened in your past. The ending felt completely disastrous, okay? And you would do anything to avoid another disaster. Anything to avoid another disaster, right? And so I think that you are just really overly withdrawn from the whole idea of love, okay? But deep down, can I call you out? I love you. Deep down, underneath it all, and this is your energy, and I don't care if you're a male or a female, this is you. You are so nurturing and loving, and you truly have so much love to give to the right person. But you are just so damn scared of another disaster. Understandable. Take your time and heal, okay? But don't be so guarded that you release something like a hot potato that is actually worth pursuing. Right? The heart's true home. Divine timing. Divine timing. I promise you, stay, I know, right? Stay the course. Keep your vision. Stay on top of your energy work. It doesn't matter how fast, okay? It doesn't, we are all on different timelines. The point is you are moving, and it doesn't matter how fast. You be gentle with yourself. Are there days where you're going to feel like you take one step forward and 3 steps back? Of course there will be days like that, okay? That's normal. But then there will be other days where you feel the opposite, and you make some forward strides that makes up for that. Healing is not like this. Raising your vibration and doing energy work is not a straight upward slope. Folks, it is not even like this. And I used to say it was like this. No, it's a fucking roller coaster. Okay? Just hold on and trust the divine. You got it. And in divine timing, your soul person will come. And okay, granted, if you're still in healing mode, then you know, hold off from, you know, becoming romantically involved, and nurture yourself, love yourself, okay? And you've pulled a pregnancy card, collective, actually, too. So you have pulled Taurus and Scorpio and water and Virgo and air. Okay, so let's pull. Hey, Mona. Hey, Mona, good to see you. Hi, or Holistic. Hello. Oh, we were going to pull Rebel deck, weren't we? Let's pull Rebel deck. Rebel deck for the collective. This is the deck that calls y'all out. You know that, right? I don't blame you, Eileen. I don't blame you. We're going to pull from the spiritual deck, too, after this, right? Thank you, Chris Reeser. All right, what we got here for the collective? It's dark, and you can't see a fucking thing. This is so funny, I can't say it. Get your head out of your ass, right? Pronto. And look, it's easy to get distracted sometimes, but get back on course, right? All right, let's see what else Rebel has. You are the best thing to ever happen to you, right? Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink, right? I like it when that. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck, right? We talked about being overly guarded. Let's go to the spiritual AF deck real quick. I like that one too. Spiritual AF. Let's see what we got here for the collective, right? What does this say? I gotta hold this out. 3 ways to fail at everything in life. Complain about everything, blame others for your problems, and never be grateful. Today's to-dos: don't complain about shit. Take full responsibility for every single thing in your life. Be grateful. And tonight, look at yourself in the mirror, see how hot you are for yourself, and be grateful for your bad self, right? So that's what the spiritual deck has to say. Let's pull one more from the spiritual deck. Oh, this is good. I know, right, Trish? You can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing, or goats excitement fainting, or old people cursing. It's helpful to think of laughing as a mental pooper scooper. You got to get the turds out so you can have room for fresh and lovely thoughts. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna die. All right, so there you go, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, right? I know, Chris, I love these. I got those two, the Rebel deck, Chris, and this spiritual AF, and this is about the size of business cards. I think I found both of these on Amazon. I may have gotten the Rebel deck from magic.com, magick.com. That's where I buy all my tarot cards, from either magic.com or Amazon. I'm really liking magic.com a lot because their prices are real close to the same as Amazon, and then you can get a 15% off flash a lot of times too, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, so I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope that helped y'all. It's kind of a different reading. I just kind of decided to do something kind of general today, but yes, absolutely. Gemini, Lizzie Grace, you're a Gemini. Wow, that's so cool. But thank y'all so much. Cupcake, I like your name. Oh, thank you, little Annie. I love them. Hey, Jessica. Nacho Mama, thank you so much. Wow. Yeah, definitely, if you didn't hit the like button, definitely hit the like button. I truly do appreciate all of you guys that do that. It helps me on the algorithm, and it touches my heart. So you get a twofold benefit for that. Oh, Gypsy, always my pleasure. Thank you, Patricia. Y'all are so sweet. I just got tired of it being a hot mess, and I got tired of the curls, so I blew it out today and flat ironed it. So there you go. Right. Yes, Chris, you definitely have to. You really, really do. Those are fun decks, and I think I want to say both of them were like $20-ish. I don't normally, it depends, but most of the time I pay $25 or under for my decks. Sometimes a lot less. It kind of just depends. Riza, here is one to stay away from. this one. This is called Kipper, and Kipper is possessed, right? Kipper deals Tyler the miseries too, but he's better at reading it than I am. And Tank's Tarot can read Kipper, but Karen cannot read Kipper, okay? Because you know why? I'm going to show you. Every time Karen reads Kipper, I'm going to show you the things that come out every single time that Karen reads Kipper. You have to see this. I'm going to show you. This is what always comes out. I'm going to show you all these good cards, and I'm going to show you what comes out. Hold on. I got to find them. I got to find it. Y'all will laugh. There's one that comes out. Y'all know the ones I'm... That son of a bitch. That's the one that comes out. I hate that. Y'all know I do not read for health issues. And every damn time I pull from the Kipper, that bad health card falls out. And I'm like, I am not putting that on somebody. And then you've got despair. And I'm like, what? And then you've got imprisonment, thief, coffin, poverty. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that shit. We are not, and I know I have tough reading sometimes, but why? Every single time I pick up Kipper, those cards, and you saw how many good cards are there, but those are all the ones that always come out in my reading, and I'm like, these motherfuckers are possessed. I can't deal with this shit, so they just sit here. I think I'm gonna burn them. I think they like have a, bad spirit attached to them or something, right? I know, Chris. Chris, I've got an extra, I ordered 2 of these. I don't know why I ended up ordering 2, but I've got one that's not even open, and I'm going to send it to you because I'm going to tell you, I don't want it. I don't want it. No, I don't even want this one. I want it away. I hate that. I laughed my butt off today. Tyler was reading from Kipper earlier today, and some of his I know, happy-go-lucky. Tyler was reading in from Kipper. He cracks me up. Chris, he was on there reading, and he's reading from Kipper, right? And he's getting all these crazy messages. And this is what Tyler does whenever he gets all these crazy messages. He'll go, bye Kipper, bye Sagittarius. I ain't reading for you no more. Bye, right. So I know, I hate those cards. I mean, they are pretty. They're beautiful, and they're very specific. But like, see, there's Tank Sarah. She can read them. I'm going to find one of the pretty cards. Let me get rid of all them ugly cards. Like, see, this is pretty. They're very beautiful cards. And I would read from them. I'm going to pull those damn cards out whenever I read. But look, see how pretty that is? But do I ever pull that card that says gift? No. But every time I do a reading, I pull the bad health card. Not everybody that is listening to me is dying and fixing to have bad health and go into a coffin. I did pull the Lover's card one time. Right? But like, and look at this, like child. Why can't I pull child? Isn't that beautiful? Why can't I pull that kind of stuff? No, and Tyler pulls this one a lot. Toil and labor. Bless his heart, right? Oh, for real, Ruth, I'm serious. You can have both decks. If I don't burn this one. One of them is still in the plastic, right? I haven't even opened it. I don't want it. And it has nothing to do with, I don't know where I got it. I either got it off of magic.com or Amazon, but nothing to do with them. I love, ordering from both of them. But, I know, Priscilla, they're beautiful, but it's like if I can't read them. And I tell you, I've got another oracle deck called Dark Mirror. It's beautiful, and it's a shadow work oracle deck. And I thought, oh, that is right up my alley, because, that's kind of my passion, right? And I ordered that. I can't read it for shit. I tried a few times months ago. I'm like, oh, no. And I pulled them out a while ago. Yeah, it can Kipper its way on out. You got that right, Nacho Mama. But it's like, I was like, and I love the Dark Mirror deck. It is beautiful, right? But I can't read it. So I'm like, okay. Look, Keisha, aren't you sweet? It takes a queen to know a queen, love. How you doing? So, but yes, he did, Patricia. It was absolutely hilarious when he said that, right? He cracks me up. Yep, it probably is your deck, Chris. Oh my gosh, right? See, and Tank's Tarot can read them. And y'all know Tank's Tarot, right? She I've shared her stuff on my community page a couple times, but she's a really good reader and very sweet energy, extremely psychic and such. And but she can read. See, she can read stuff like that. Her reading, she's a fabulous reader. Her reading style is different. But see, like, I can see you tanks being able to read from these. Me, no, right? I've heard the wild unknown is good, happy-go-lucky. I have not tried that, right? You need more invisible friends. Oh, that's funny, Priscilla. I've been, the last few all signs that I've done, I've kind of been, hey, love will win. But anyway, yeah, I'm not doing personal. I do personal readings, but I do them privately. I don't do them in front of everybody because, I don't want to, talk specifics about people's specific situation in front of everybody, right? Out of respect for everybody and for you, right? So, but yeah, yes, Alban, Tank's Tarot is amazing. But if y'all have not checked out Tank's Tarot, it's just 2 words, TANKSTAROT. Go subscribe to her channel. She is up and coming and just beautiful energy. Nacho Mama Tarot is my other mod that is a brand spanking new channel. Great energy, and I would recommend both of them for readings. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. Love and light back to you, my friend. Love and light back to you. Let me tell you, the most patient person on earth is Chris Ruza. Undoubtedly. If he can deal with my crazy-ass Gemini self, he's a Virgo. Gotta love him. Oh, I know, Priscilla. Listen, and I don't know if you see me. I'm odd for Tyler. And look, when I put in there that I can't breathe and that I have tears coming out my eyes from laughing so hard, okay, I am telling the honest truth. I will sit there and my stomach will be hurting sometimes, right? It will be hurting because I'm laughing so hard. I mean, it just really will. It's crazy that way, right? I know. I'm going to go turn the air off whenever I'm going to eat something because I'm starving to death, right? I look like I'm dying here from starvation, right? But y'all can tell I'm cold, right? I freeze to death a lot, Patricia. I really do. Really do. But anyway, well, I guess I have nothing profound left to say, right? Oh, I know, my God, love will win. Yeah, okay. He'll go, yep. And then he goes, what does he say? Yep, hello. Don't tell me that's not your story. Don't tell me no, right? Oh, is she going live tonight, KC? I want to watch it. Yes, Nacho Mom. Definitely low iron. Yes, I am chronically anemic. But like, oh, love will win. And then love will win when he goes, excuse me. Oh my God. I'm telling y'all, this is not where it ends for him. He's going to have his own show. Watch what I'm telling you. He's going to have his own show. I am telling you. I know, and Potato Head. Oh my God. Hey, did y'all see that thing? He put it on his community page and I saw it and I posted it on mine. It's like a 2-minute compilation video that somebody put together of him saying funny stuff and going off. And oh my God, it was flipping hilarious. Yes, he is, Eileen. Yeah, Brandy. There's a fan page on Instagram for Tyler too. But I don't know if it's still active, right? I don't know. But like, oh my God, he's hilarious. I mean, I hope he always does tarot because he's so good at it. But my God, he's so gifted at laughter. And I don't even think a lot of times he intentionally means to be funny, but it just is, right? I mean, he could probably read from the phone book and I'd be dying laughing, right? Where if I read from the phone book, y'all would be asleep, So yeah, thotting and bopping. Oh my God, yeah, that's hilarious. Community pussy or dick or twat, right? Priscilla, you're hilarious. He is a hot mess. Right? There ain't nobody like him. He's the first tarot reader I ever found on YouTube. And I was like, what in the hell? Oh, Eileen, that's the best. When he does this. Okay, look. All right, I'm going to see if I can imitate him, right? All right, this is Tyler, right? All right, here he is. He's got his cards, right? Here we go. He's got his cards. And, okay, hold on. Let me just pretend those didn't fall out because Tyler shuffles better than me. But, like, this is him, right? So here he goes, and he pulls a card, and he goes, so what, all right, so he said, let's get, okay, so he's like, okay, well, he's a player, and you're fed up. Okay, so what's the probable outcome? And then he'll go, you want to marry him. You want to marry a player. He was reading for somebody, and he did that the other day. I can't remember what sign it was, and I about died. Oh, my God. I thought I was, hey, Shirley, my horsey friend. But y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Priscilla, do you know how to go to my community page, Priscilla, on my channel? You just go to my main channel heading, and then over to the right is community page, and you can scroll down there, and I shared that, and then also on my community page, I shared Takes Tarot did a little mini video of her cat watching Tyler. Oh my God, it was so funny. It was like a little, I don't know, 20-second blip or whatever. It was hilarious. So y'all got to see both of those. It was so damn funny. I mean, yeah, he couldn't stop laughing. Who was watching the other day whenever he was doing that reading, and he said he was reading, and somebody was seeing a player, and then he said, oh, you're going to marry him. You're going to marry a player. That's the probable outcome. And he about died. I think it was Pisces, wasn't it? Was it Pisces? Yeah, let me know when you watch it. Yeah, he is. He does have a good heart, Lisa. He says he's mean, but he's not. He's a teddy bear. Yeah, me too, Nacho Mama. And that cat is gorgeous. That cat is gorgeous. I love, people say, are you a cat or a dog person? I'm like, yes, I am. I'm really a horse person too, though. Shirley Metter knows that, right? So, anyhow, I can't think of another profound, useful thing to say. Oh, love will win. That's hilarious. Chucky? Yep. Scared me too. I get on there sometimes and I'll laugh and say Chucky's my twin flame, right? Night Alban. Cheryl C. Yeah, oh my God, I know. You have a Percheron. Oh my God, they're so pretty, Jill. Beautiful. That's a draft horse, isn't it, Percheron? It's one of the big draft horses with big feet, right? Gorgeous. Is the Percheron, isn't that the one that's black? That has the feathery, I don't know. Wow, Nacho Mama. Isn't the, okay, yeah. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. What's her name, Jill? Oh, yeah, black. Okay. Bye, Brandy B. Be good. Take care of you. Do something sweet for Brandy BB today. Some gray, okay. Thoroughbreds, okay. Interesting, Shirley. Thank you, GR. I am very partial. You did dressage and jumped. Wow. I love to watch dressage. I posted some dressage videos on my community page a few days ago, Cheryl. And, oh my God, Jill. That is beautiful. And the reason that I paused, my heart horse. Now, my heart horse was like a quarter Arab mix, a Arab, and she was like the Cremello. She was like the creamy color with the light blue eyes, but her name was Misty. Her name was Misty, and that was my heart. I love watching Hunter Jumper, and what's fascinating, and I'm sure you horsey folks know this, but do you know that when a horse jumps, like the horse's vision, the way their eyes are set, they can only see like right here. They can't see what's directly in front of them. So as they approach a jump, when they are close to it, they can't see it. They're jumping blindly. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so you know, things like Hunter Jumper and cross country, it's you better, you know, it's risky. I mean, it's, you know, it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous. So yeah, pretty interesting, huh, Cupcake? But I love horses. Yes, it's amazing the relationship between, you know, Cheryl, it's funny you talk about the trust because you know, like dogs and cats, I always refer to those as my pets. I never called my horses my pets. It's like it's like a partnership with horses. It's not, it's deeper, it's different, you know, because there has to be a mutual trust, right? Has to be. I agree, Shirley Matter. I'm planning on going down. I've had, my car's been in the shop all week this week, and I have been dying to go down to, I want to go down to that place that I've been telling y'all about, that we're going to do the donation on the behalf of my channel and my subscribers to this horse charity that's in my area. They do rescue of neglected and abused horses, and they rehabilitate and sometimes rehome, depending, right? You do, Cheryl, you sure do. There's no drop in the flow between you all the way down to your hands and the reins and everything. Gemma, where's my taco, love? Oh, well, Eileen, there's nothing like it. That's true, Priscilla. I don't know. I mean, you know, Geminis can be a mess now, but we all can, right? Well, hello. Hola to you, Early BC, right? You're right, Chris. The best things are dangerous. But you know what? I would rather live for the next 24 hours than exist for the next 20 years. You know? They can be, Shirley. They really can be. I love them. Very, very intelligent, highly spiritual animals, right? But I think animals are spiritual in general, right? Eileen, there's nothing like it. It's just a piece that I can't explain. You know, but I like Clydesdales too. I actually got to hang out behind the scenes with one of the Budweiser Clydesdale units that was touring. I don't know if y'all know how they live. Can I tell you that those horses and everything are cleaner than most humans? They have somebody standing there when those horses are in the stalls, and they immediately pick up their poop right then and there. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, whoa, right? But the Clydesdales are amazing. That is the cleanest, spiffiest outfit. And the other thing that I like about the way that the Anheuser-Busch does is when they retire their Clydesdales, they really do have a beautiful, beautiful farm for them to live out their days. Because, you know, a lot of times when race horses and a lot of other career horses retire, they'll just abandon them or put them down, or, you know, sell them for taco meat to go across the borders, you know. But Anheuser-Busch, at least they used to be really responsible when they would retire their Clydesdales, right? And they are. Yeah. Me too, Lisa. I like that too. But they're amazing. They really, really are. You're right, Priscilla. I'm convinced that the most evil is in the heart of men. I really believe that. You know, or not men like gender men, but like humanity is what I mean, right? So, but, you know, and I've said this before, Shirley's heard me say this, what we can learn from a horse is infinitely greater than what we can teach them. Right? And that's true for all animals. We could learn a lot about character and loyalty and unconditional love from animals. Right? So there you go. All right, guys, I have talked. They are royalty. You're right. Yes, exactly. Shirley Matter. And you know what's interesting? You know, Shirley, you bring up a good point. A lot of people think that horses are very, very hardy. And I mean, they are tough. But, you know, they are fragile in a lot of ways too. Their digestional system. And like, it's so easy for them to have injuries that cost them their life. And, you know, their eating habits and what they're fed and the way that they're fed are so, yes, colic. They're just so fragile, right? And people don't realize how, you know, you cannot just throw a horse out in a dirt pit and think they'll be okay. Not so much, right? But yeah, Jill Lynn, I know, I can remember I'd be out walking all night with a horse trying to get it to, you know, keep from, yeah, they can founder if you don't take care of their feet. Sure can. I've seen that happen, and foundering can ruin a horse, man. I tell you. So, oh, Shirley, I did that with my Cremello. I would put sunblock on her nose because she would sunburn. Right? I know. You're exactly right. They're that healthy as a horse. Cheryl C is the same as people saying time heal all wounds. Both of those things are a crock of crap, right? Hey, Big Cheese. But yeah, it is scary as hell, Jill Lynn. It is. But I'm going to tell you, there ain't nothing like the connection between, when you get that bond between your horse and you, where there's that trust. You know, Misty, the horse that I was just talking about, my Cremello, I would have gone in her stall and slept under her feet. I would have in a heartbeat and not thought a thing. I trusted her. And she was many times, you know, I would go out and about trail riding and I would get lost in hundreds of thousands of acres. I've done this a couple of times on her, and I would be on her. And you know what I would do? And y'all that ride horses, you're going to understand what I mean. I would drop the reins and she would sniff the air. And within 30 minutes, she would have me back to the barn. And I would be completely lost. Completely lost. You know, Jillian, another thing that's good is aloe vera oil, which is super cheap and you can get it at Walmart. That will get rid of colic sometimes whenever Banamine won't. Right? Yeah, exactly, Cheryl C. You know what I'm talking about. They are just amazing. They're just the most intelligent, perceptive, intuitive animals, you know? It's an old trail rider trick, Shirley Matter. And me being a trail rider, I had heard that. And you know, I'm like, oh God, well, I don't know what to do. Well, let me just see if this will work. And I just dropped the reins and I let her take me home, and she did. She sure did. But yeah, my thing is trail riding. I love plodding through the woods. Now, I do have a need for speed sometimes, but anyway. Oh, Cheryl C, that's so cool. That's so cool. I ride Western, of course, you know. Well, you know, Priscilla, it definitely pays to respect what they can kill you, you know. They are just huge. They're, you know, even quarter horses, you know, you're talking about 1,000 pounds, right? So, yeah. And, you know, these big draft horses like the Percherons and Clydesdales, I mean, you're talking 1,800, 2,000 and up, right? I'm sure that Percheron is huge. I'm sure, you know, and they eat a lot more than the quarter horses do. Oh wow, that is so cool, Jillian. I love it. Wow. You know, my quarter horse Misty was fast. Boy, she was fast. They are healing. Have y'all heard of hippotherapy, where people, they help a lot with people that are handicapped, right? Thank you so much, Big Cheese. That is very humbling because 2,000 pounds, 18 hands. Wow. But Big Cheese, that's very humbling because there are some phenomenal tarot readers here. Oh, Tyler Tarot, Shireen, he is hilarious, hilarious. And he's a good reader too. But yeah, Tyler Tarot, Tyler space Tarot. He's got like 500,000 subscribers, right? I can't believe you never heard of Tyler. Oh my God, he's hilarious. He is great. He's been doing this for a while. Yep. You like a tall horse? I like a short horse. My mare my Misty was 14.1 hands, right? Nobody told her she was little though. She was feisty, right? Wow, 18.3 hands. Incredible. And 1,400 pounds. And that sounds like a lot, but for that height, that's lean. But thoroughbreds are a leaner breed, like you know, and I know you know that, Shirley, being that you're a thoroughbred lover, right? They can be, Eileen. They really can be, right? They can be expensive. He's all legs. Yep. They, you know, and they're usually pretty fast. You know, thoroughbreds are a fragile breed too, as they go. I have a friend who she had a thoroughbred. He was absolutely, oh, he was so funny. He was absolutely gorgeous, big and tall, but he was a goofball though. But I mean, he looked stately, but then when you got to know him, he was a goofball, right? So he was a fun horse. Like to killed her when she lost him. Oh, Eileen. It depends, honey. You can go from 500 all the way up into the millions, darling, to buy a horse. And it all depends on what you're looking for and what kind of training you're looking for with the horse and the area of the country. And lots of things come into play, Eileen. Lots of things come into play, right? So it really just depends. Breed has a lot to do with it. How much training they've had, their age, their health, of course, their pedigree, right? Yes, very hot, exactly. But yeah, they're whoever their lineage is out of, right? Oh wow! Well, hello, Fatim. Good to see. I saw you the other day, didn't I? Wow. I'm done, Natasha. I'm just sitting here running my mouth. Emma, I'm done. I gotta post timestamps in a minute, right? A black horse. Wow, that would be gorgeous. You could name it. There's so much you could name it, right? Riza, when you come visit me, we're going horseback riding. I'm gonna make you go whether you like it or not, right? Yeah, you can rewind, Natasha, and in a minute, whenever I quit running my mouth, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna post timestamps on our comments, right? I love black horses. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. It's an addiction. And Shirley, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to have just one horse. You get addicted to them, and it's like they're like Lay's potato chips. And the next thing you know, they're, oh, I like appendix horses too. I had an appendix one time too. But I like quarters and paints. I've had gaited horses, but I just am... I'm better at riding just a non-gaited horse, you know. I know what to do with a horse when it trots, right? Oh, with a white star. Oh, wow. I bet she's gorgeous, Jill Lynn. I bet she's gorgeous. So, I should post a picture of my Misty mare on my page, on my community page. So, all right. Paints are nice. I love black and white paints. I had a black and white paint after Misty passed away. Hey, William Huff, and her name was Smooth Cherokee Dream, and we called her Dreamer, and she was black and white, and she had beautiful blue eyes. Yep, 2022, I'm ready. Oh, wow, Shirley. I've seen those chestnuts that can be really, really red colored almost, you know? I call them like a red chestnut, right? You know, she's your heart horse. Oh, Jillian, that is so, there's nothing like that. Just, you know, and Jill, you and Shirley will like this probably because y'all are horse people, several horse people here, but y'all will laugh. When I had my Misty mare, my Cremello that I was talking about, my heart horse, I would get an apple and I would go out to the pasture. I mean, true country girl, right? I would take a bite of apple and eat it, and then I would bite off a piece and hand it to her, and we would literally share an apple, right? Hello, 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 how are you? But do y'all know she would not eat carrots? She was a picky bitch. She would. You sleep on her back. Oh my God, that's so sweet, Jill. I bet with her size, she's comfortable to sleep on too. Oh, wow, Shirley. Wow. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Um, so, all right, y'all. I got to get off of here. I have been on here 2 hours running my mouth way, way too much. You guys are amazing. I love you all so, so much. Big, big hugs from South Alabama in the United States, right? And just know that I love you. Send you healing energy. And thanks for making this girl smile a whole lot more than I did before I knew you. Many blessings, everybody.